Hello, I'm the Movie Geek, and I'm joined by Craig, and we are doing the Man About a Dog movie podcast.
Part 2.
Yeah, we have a name. This is episode 2. I was sitting in the living room, wondering what to do when I was trying to upload it, find out a name, and my wife said, "Why don't you call it, "Want to see a Man About a Dog"?"
It is something that or even we could have called it something like Money for Old Rope.
Yeah. But yeah,
because we're just doing our opinions.
Our opinions. No actual knowledge, really, is there?
No.
It's just.
Oh, you're an actor.
I'm not an actor.
You've been in things.
I've been in things. I haven't acted. Yeah. So welcome, episode 2. Let's get it on. We've got some news this week. One I wanted to talk about because it is a big part of my life. Steven Spielberg's next film will be Indiana Jones 5.
Yeah. I just hope it's someone puts reins on him and we don't have what you call them, the same debacle. But again, we say debacle. 4 wasn't that bad.
Right, I agree.
It's just the fact is it's not as good as 1, 2, or 3.
But there are elements in there. I like to the majority of 4 is okay, but it just there's points that pull it right down.
Leave a bad taste.
Yeah, and I think that's what bothered me.
Casting, perchance.
Casting's one of them. I understand like they had to get like Jim Broadbent in, but
yeah, Jim Broadbent I didn't actually mind.
No, he was alright.
He was okay because he just played Jim Broadbent.
Yeah.
He is a very, very good actor. I'm quite happy to see Jim Broadbent in anything.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
I'm more unhappy with. We've had this conversation before.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah, Americans are great at comedy, but they keep doing silly comedy in films, and I don't know why.
He was miscast, completely miscast. His character was
the same character he's played in everything else, like iRobot, and it's just trying to be that cocky, self-confident guy when you know he's
not. Yeah, but they like dressed him up as who did they dress him up as? Oh, Marlon Brando.
Yeah. And well, that's what the thing was. It meant to be a rocker, wasn't it? On the waterfront.
It was just too in your face.
But that was meant to be because it was set in the 50s. You're trying to think it's in the 50s, and you've got the anti-communism, you've got the war, you've got. It's unfortunately, it's one of those things where the idea was better than the actual.
I've actually read the original script.
Yeah.
The original script is so much better than what we got.
Yeah. I mean, most scripts. I mean, I prefer books to films.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the way I always am.
Get out. Books to films.
I prefer books to film. Honestly, it's. I know it's like another Man About the Dog.
Man About the Dog. Yeah. It's not the book podcast. Yeah. It's the movie podcast.
Yeah. So I mean, it's. I do think that movie was a wasted opportunity. Yeah. People say they don't like the fact aliens are in it. I mean, it's...
They were interdimensional creatures, actually. They weren't aliens.
Well, they're not. Were they from this planet?
No.
Does that mean they're alien to this planet?
Yeah, I'm one of them. I didn't like it, but then you've got the whole supernatural elements from the originals.
Yeah, I mean, I loved... I like the second one best. I like the ending. I like the slightly more evil bit. The heart's being played.
Yeah.
It's just that bit darker.
Yeah.
And I mean, but the first one, when I remember my birthday, that's what I wanted to watch. My birthday. My birthday present was going to the cinema with my friends and watching Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, we missed it though, didn't we?
You missed it, unfortunately, because you were away. But you did give me your hat.
I did.
Yeah. So
I couldn't find my whip.
Yeah, I had the whip noise.
Yeah. Oh, it was good. It was. We're gonna have to do an Indiana Jones podcast episode.
Yeah. Well, definitely. I think like we did the Star Wars. Do we do a 1, 2, 3, 4 before we see 5?
Oh, I think we should. Yeah.
Is it going to be the night before, 2 nights before, 3 nights before? Because I don't think my body could last like 16 hours or whatever it is in the bloody cinema.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, but I mean, it's what I was raised with. It's what I mean. I still on my Facebook thing it says it's not the years, it's the mileage.
Ah, good.
And
line.
it's that is my face. That's what I say to everyone. It's not the years, it's the mileage. Yeah. And if people get it,
I get.
then I talk to them. It's like...
Is that what you taught to me?
Yeah, it's like Illman's 42. If anyone says, can I ask you a question? I always say 42. And if they get the answer, then I go, right, I'll talk to you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's a good way of trimming your friend.
Yeah, you're my only friend.
I don't know you. No, I'm happy. I proper got into Indiana Jones 4. Started build up.
Yeah.
I got magazines and everything. The first image that was released was my desktop image, and I loved it. And I thought, oh come on, I just hope it's good.
Yeah.
And I suppose it's just one of those things where you leave and it just your expectations are higher than.
Do you think it was do you like the Phantom Menace, honestly?
I don't watch it.
Right, but what I'm saying is it because we built up that first trilogy much that we were thinking, please God, let there be a God.
I think as well, it's time as well, because Steven Spielberg has come out and said that he looks at it's Duel, isn't it? His first film. He couldn't go back and remake or make that film again because he hasn't got that hunger to do it anymore.
And how he did it as well. It was just a car against the truck.
But he did it in a really short space of time as well.
I mean, it's like Jaws. I mean, how many problems did he have with that? With the shark
with
that
Bruce.
didn't work? Yeah. I mean, it's. I mean, Close Encounters of the Third Kind again, brilliant movie. I mean, we've built him up as being such a great. But I mean, I'm going off again. But it's people when they get money. Yeah. It's like musicians when they get money, they just seem to throw rubbish out, but it's not as good. They don't.
Well, it's like Noel Gallagher said that his worst album was Be Here Now.
Yeah.
And because he wrote it in 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's just, I mean, you're writing to a deadline, you're doing it for a deadline, you're doing it for money, you're not doing it for the want.
Yeah.
It's like Ed Sheeran. I mean, I love his first album, but I do feel like he's struggling a bit. And yet, every album's it's a great song. No.
I can't really comment on Ed Sheeran. I don't really know much.
Do you not?
Something about a hill with a castle on.
Yeah, or a Galway girl.
Possibly, I don't know.
Yeah, Galway girl got me.
Yeah, I hope that he's thinking and Spielberg brings it. But I think we'll get an idea with Ready Player One this year.
Yeah, but I mean, it had all the elements. I mean, it had the plane, it had the gun that sounded right.
Yeah.
It had
the first
the
punch.
red dots.
The first punch with the.
Yeah.
Brilliant, and you see his silhouette, and it was like. I got over the we're talking about Indiana Jones 4 for God's sake.
Yeah,
but I got over the what are the little animals, the CG animals that came out of the ground. I always want to say gophers, they're not. They're like prairie dogs.
Yeah,
they came out of the ground and it's CG, and I was like, just bear with it, just keep going. Got past because I was like Paramount image turning into a CGI mound. It was like, well, what's going on?
Well, that's from the first one, isn't it? When they did.
They found a mountain in the world and shot it.
But it is a real mountain. It's in. If you ever go down the river, I don't
No,
know.
but what I mean is they've done it in every film, but in this it was just lazy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's move on.
I mean, I did like the scene where they're in the graveyard. And he's going through all the traps.
That was good. Yeah.
I mean, is it just the fillers? I mean, I think that movie felt more like a bad James Bond movie. Because a bad James Bond movie doesn't flow. It's action sequence, and I think they had the ideas for the action sequence of, well, how can we fill the bits in between?
Yeah.
And that's one of the problems that I did think. It just didn't flow, and some of the action sequences took too long. Like the one when they're going in the boats and all that, and they ended up with the ants. I mean, that just seemed
the ants.
Forever.
The ants. I'm going to talk about the ants. I don't care. I know we're supposed to be talking about news, but let me get this on my chest. Every Indiana Jones film has that creep out moment with insects or snakes or whatever, and in this, they gave us CGI ants that looked awful.
They weren't as good as, and this is how bad they were. They weren't as good as the scarab beetles.
Hang on, have you watched the scarab beetles in The Mummy recently?
Yeah. I watched that today. That is brilliant.
Yeah, no, it was just something a bit dire. There's so much they could have done.
We have this argument with CGI all the time. I mean, I didn't like the end battle in Infinity War, not Infinity Wars, in Ultron, because it didn't look right. I mean,
it's army of robots, isn't it?
Yeah, and the latest, one, DC one, the Justice League. You're just thinking, stop it. Just stop it.
Hive mind stuff and all that crap. Yeah, I know, I agree. Yeah, move it on. So that's going to be a release date of July 2020.
I wish it was earlier.
I do. It's like 12 years after 4. It's like, come on.
I mean, could you not bring it out in next year? That'd be my 50th birthday present. Just, I can go on the 29th.
I'll get in touch with Spielberg, right? I'll see what I can do. But no, I'm looking forward to that. I hope it will be good. He's also said that he's going to do West Side Story. I haven't seen West Side Story, so I wouldn't know. Yeah, all right, yeah, I know that, but still.
But it's just Romeo and Juliet, isn't it? It's Romeo and Juliet, and it could
musical.
Be good. Yeah, but I mean, it's.
I think he needs to do something that just brings him back.
Flowing.
Yes.
But this is what Ready Player One. Is that what it's going to be like?
I hope so. But then Ready Player One is it's the dog playing with some. It's just it's a book on nostalgia, isn't it?
Yeah, so, it's an 80s thing, but it's set in the future. It's like getting back to. I remember when I played my Mega Drive and I played my Master System. And my first couple of computer games, like Duke Nukem was one of my first ones I ever had, sort of thing. And then all these things that say are going to turn up. I remember playing the original Street Fighter. That is how old I am.
Yeah.
And
before it became Street Fighter 2, and you could pick your player. And my favourite was a couple called Black Tiger and Double Dragon.
Yeah, Double Dragon. Yeah, no, I know that.
Really bad
movie. Yeah. I just hope he pulls it back.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Spielberg again, because did you watch Big BFG?
No, I didn't. I didn't watch BFG, but
It's very bland.
The Stranger Things is this him getting these flows back?
It was just bland. You know what? I can't remember. I went to see it, and it was just a bit meh.
But I mean, was the original like that? I remember watching the first one.
David Jason, the cartoon. Mm-hmm. That was great. He was great. The Whiz Pop song.
But was that the same? I mean, I remember the original Iron Giant. Do you think the same was with the original Iron Giant as well when he made that? Would he remake the Iron Giant?
No. Was it being remade?
No, it was remade. It was remade about 5 or 6 years ago, the Iron Giant.
Was it?
Sure it was, as a cartoon.
That's 93.
Is it? I'm not that old.
Yeah, with Vin Diesel voicing the Iron Giant.
Jeez.
Mrs. Movie Geek cries at the end of that. She does. when he's flying into space and he shouts, he says Superman.
Yeah.
And then, spoilers.
Then she looks at you, yeah.
Although saying that, I can't talk. We were watching Up tonight and I got really emotional.
I cry every time. That first 2 minutes when
you know what? I missed that bit, but it was the bit where he finds the book. And I was like, it's just every time. I know what's coming. I know what's going to happen, but Up, it just sends me into
it's my favourite.
Mist of Tears.
It's like, we've talked about this before, Hunt for the Wilder People.
I haven't seen it.
Hunt for the Wilder People is a live-action version of Up. The only difference is they don't have the
floating house.
The floating house. Oh, it is so funny.
Oh, I'll look into it tonight. I will.
Honestly, it's the guy who's done the what do you call it ones?
Taika Waititi.
Yeah.
Oh God.
And I've told you the woman who plays the keeps getting the death ray in Thor.
Yes, yeah, she's in it.
She's in it, and she's the best thing ever.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'll look into it because like I said last time that I would go and see Darkest Hour. I haven't seen that. I've had a lot on the last couple of hours. All right. But yeah, there's I don't know. I did see. What did I watch? I watched Gerald's Game.
What's that?
Stephen King's Gerald's Game.
Haven't seen it. Haven't even heard.
It's on Netflix.
All right.
Yeah, we watched that, and it's a really, really good film. It's about a couple who go to like a holiday home or something where they live or where they visit, and they're trying to fix the marriage. And he brings out some handcuffs and handcuffs her to the bed. But I don't want to spoil it, but I suppose it's in the trailers. He ends up having a heart attack. So she's stuck there, and like Stephen King, so it's all psychological and like I was on the edge of my seat, and Marina, she's read the book, and she was looking at me smiling when I was like, "Whoa, what's going on?"
She wasn't twirling handcuffs around her hands at the same time, was she?
Not that night, anyway. Sorry, pal. I'm gonna keep everything. Yeah, but we watched that. I'll get back to news. Inhumans has been cancelled. I didn't watch it. I think I saw the first episode. I thought it was crap.
Yeah.
I thought that the protagonists were more like antagonists.
Honestly, it was like they couldn't do a decent mutant thing, so they were just, any excuse. They look as if they're looking for anything to try and build and cover the whole world.
Yeah.
But the best one TV series that I thought was Agent Carter. I loved Agent Carter.
It was so good.
And then they cut it, and I was like, "That why?" It was just.
I don't know. Is she coming back for the films?
Well, depends if it's got to have the time travel, then, isn't it? I suppose if Miss Marvel was set in the 90s, you could have her.
Yeah, you could have her. Yeah.
Pardon me. Again, depending if the mutants ever come back into it, because they're still in the 90s now. You said for that Phoenix, she could come in that.
Yeah.
It depends when they place. Because to be honest, Ant-Man and Wasp, because she was part of building the and getting them in it, maybe she'll be in there as a smaller part.
Maybe. Yeah, it'll be interesting.
Because it depends how far back they go with.
She was a good character as well, though. It was really good. But I suppose there's been rumours, hasn't there, recently that they've seen Steve Rogers. Chris? Which? No. The other Chris.
Pine.
No, the other Chris. Evans. Radio 2 DJ. He's been spotted in his Avengers costume, the first Avengers, so that it looks like they're either going to go back to that first battle. Mm-hmm. So that'll be quite cool.
I'd like Red Skull to come back.
I don't think Hugo Weaving wants to. I'm
talking about the actual character Red Skull. I'm not talking about Hugo Weaving.
I know.
It's like because it's. I think you're going to have almost like deputies fighting each other. Is it like the Black Order?
Yeah.
So do we have match-ups sort of thing first before the big battle at the end? Because Hulk's going to probably do Obsidian as the strong guy. I'm trying to think of the Black Order. Who's the strong one?
We discussed this last time. I still
Black
haven't
Dwarf. But
I'm awful.
And it's one of those. It's a big. It's like a huge boulder in the front of everything. And it's something we're waiting for.
Yeah.
I'm actually still, as I said before, I'm looking forward to Black Panther more than I am Infinity, because I think there'll be less CGI in Black Panther.
Yeah, there's a lot riding on Infinity War. And because is Infinity War, or is the second one, is that a follow-up to?
I'm not sure.
Because Ant-Man and Wasp are in between them, aren't they?
Yeah, that's part 3, isn't it? They're going into because this is the end of number 2, and they're going into the 3, the series of movies to build up.
Now.
This is phase 2.
I think it's phase 4. No, I think we're on phase 4, aren't we? Yeah.
It can be.
Yeah, we can.
How?
Because phase 1, phase 2 was after Avengers, phase 3 was after Age of Ultron.
Yeah, but I thought that was the end of 2. We're going into 3 now, and then 3
No, I think we're in 3
Infinity.
now. I think Infinity War closes
3.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Another rumor was that Black Panther's not going to set up Infinity War as much as we believe. I think there's going to be an Infinity Stone there.
What one's left?
Mind Stone? No, not Mind Stone. Soul Stone. Mind Stone. One of them.
Because it's vibranium they've got there, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it's the vibranium they're trying to get. And
Well, from the Infinity War trailers as well, it looks like the Thanos armies are fighting in Wakanda. So, I don't know.
Is vibranium the only thing that can be used against them? Is it get that man a shield? Or because it's meant to reflect.
Yeah, get that man. It's a good line.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Black Panther.
Yeah, because it's only 3 weeks away.
Is it?
2 weeks, yeah, because it's the 16th, 14th, something like that.
I don't know.
Because I'm pretty sure it's 2 weeks away.
I haven't actually written down any Marvel films. I've tried to look past all the biggest blockbuster films.
Yeah, February 16th.
That's mental.
No.
Oh, yeah, because I suppose May.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, we're doing midnight, yeah.
If it's on at midnight.
I think it will be.
Our local multiplex.
Yeah.
All 5 cinemas.
5? I thought it was 6.
7, 6. It's that we're the ones that are stuck in the one, and everybody else is coming in at midnight.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, they're not going to do a recap, are they, though, with Marvel? There's too many films to go. You've been
trying to do that, haven't you? You said you did one a week until the...
Oh, I failed miserably. It got to the second week and I didn't watch Hulk because I couldn't find it anywhere. Because Hulk is still part of the bloody MCU. It's mental.
But which one? Was it the first Hulk?
The Edward Norton one.
Edward Norton one. That was my favourite one. I still think that's a brilliant one.
It is a good film.
Yeah. It's a good baddie and it's...
Yes. And there's those 2 baddies are still in the MCU somewhere.
Yeah, Abomination.
So, because who was the one at the end who got Banner's blood in his cut and his head started to grow?
That was the Brain. That was the leader.
Yes. So he's still there somewhere.
Yeah.
They should. Why not just bring stuff like that back? Because it would be a massive shock.
But I'd rather have a Planet Hulk. I mean, I know they've done that with Thor. I know. I love the Planet Hulk.
It's like Death of Superman. You can't do that now.
Thank God.
No. Whatever. Go away.
They ruined that as well.
But they did. I know. Too soon. Anyway, yeah. I'm looking forward to that then. So, what else have I got on this little tiny piece of paper? Venom.
Ooh.
Tom Holland's been seen on set. Or someone's rumour, the rumour is that he's been seen on set, suggesting that there is a link to the MCU.
Oh. Well, he's playing like almost a dark bat goodie, isn't he? He's doing we discussed this last time, didn't we?
But you can't have Venom without Spider-Man.
I know, but Spider-Man's in it, so...
that's what the news is.
Yeah. I mean, Spider-Man's going to turn up sometime in that.
He has to, yeah.
But I mean, it's how you get him started. I mean, you've got to have Spider-Man in it to start Venom.
Yeah, he has to get the symbiote, doesn't he? First, but they're not going to do that.
Is it going to be in the next... I mean, that's out before the second Spider-Man movie, so you can't even link it that way, can you?
Yeah, no. You could either have him...
part of Infinity War?
Maybe, yeah.
Part of Black Panther?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it'd be Black Panther, but I mean...
Or maybe, I don't know, maybe have a flashback or something where he gets a bit of black on him and throws it off. I don't know. It's
meant to be that he get... I mean... The dance scene from the third Spider-Man film. It's still nightmares. I mean, we discussed about it in like horror movies that have scared me, but dancing in part of Spider-Man 3 is still...
It was... Spider-Man 3. Should we talk about that for a bit? Because... No, let's not. We'll go back.
No, let's put... I mean, the whole point about this is just so we can have a rant.
Yes. Get our geek off.
Right, Spider-Man 3. Sandman.
Perfect.
Brilliant.
That CGI.
Great. It was superb.
Brilliant, wasn't
everything. Yeah. If they'd done a Spider-Man movie with purely him, instead of trying to get Venom in, and
but you know what? Even they could have added Harry Osborn as well.
Yeah.
Because he was only in parts, wasn't he? Have Sandman. Someone should go and cut out all the Venom stuff.
Yeah.
And just have Sandman because it would. Yeah.
It was brilliant. He looked right. the almost the fact that he was just trying to get his daughter, the same as the comic books, everything was right about it.
Yeah.
It was just the shoehorn of Venom. And
that was Sony though, wasn't it? Sam Raimi didn't want to do Venom, and that's why he half-assed it. I'll be honest though, the suit looked alright.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't that. It was just the suit, again. Venom would have been a great movie.
Yeah.
Sandman would have been a great movie.
Yeah.
Sandman and Venom, no.
Because it just didn't work, did it?
It's no. I mean, why? I mean, why would they help each other? I mean, honestly, they wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. So.
My son likes it though. That's all that matters.
Yeah. I mean, maybe was it aimed at under fours? I mean, under.
Possibly.
We've discussed this about the fact that Cars 3. Why did Cars 3 come out? Not because it made 180 million at the American box office. It's because it made $1 billion selling
toys.
Yeah, lunchboxes to kids.
Oh, right.
That's the only thing. It only made 180 million, but it's purely
blame
for
George Lucas.
Christ.
Blame him for a lot of things. Do you read comics?
I once or twice have been known to read a comic.
You probably won't like this news though, but for the anniversary in DC Comics, Superman's getting his red underwear back.
Is he?
Yeah, back on the outside.
Do you think? Were you happy when he got his latest power? That sunburst thing?
That was.
Is it 5 or 6
New
years
52
ago,
though.
Yeah.
That's been sort of retconned with the rebirth stuff.
Mm-hmm. But,
so
I mean, it's like every 10 years they say, "Well, let's give him something else."
I'll be honest. I'm reading the rebirth stuff, and it's good. I really enjoy it. They brought in Watchmen into the DC
you said that at
universe.
52, didn't you? We mentioned that when we were talking about it.
Yeah.
The fact is that you thought it was going to happen on this. That's why it was so dark and weird, because you thought it was going to come in the movies.
Because I knew what was happening with the comics. I thought, and they've got a few actors from Watchmen in the film. They could have easily brought stuff in.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's Bruce's dad.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, and Flash's dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be cool to see
would.
stuff like that, but I don't think.
Have you watched Watchmen again lately?
We watched it possibly like half of last year.
Yeah.
Just
because it was on Film 4 or something like that. So.
I think we recorded it, and I really like it. But then again, I'm probably one of the people who really like Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
I think he's brilliant visually.
I mean, I like that. I must admit, watching, I thought brilliant.
Yeah.
That everything about it was right. It was again an 18.
Yeah.
And I do think that.
I think it had to be though.
But I was going to go along the lines of things like are cartoons or comic books getting better because they're becoming more of an 18.
Yeah.
Because they're actually showing. Because to be honest, when you read a comic book, I was never allowed when I was younger to read comic books. My dad wouldn't let me, so they're too violent.
Right.
I'd get like Casper.
Bloody hell.
I'd get Casper because Superman would be okay occasionally, but not allowed Batman or anything like that. No chance. And it was. I do feel that the violence has become more visceral and everything else as well. It needed to be just to almost to refresh it.
Yeah.
You can't have people going kapow when they're getting punched and getting back up again. And but I mean, Logan, that was my favourite film last year.
I think that's going to win the Oscar.
I don't know about winning an Oscar because I still think there's a right bias against it.
Oh yeah.
But it's just such a it's like it's the movie you were hoping for
every time you went to see a Wolverine film.
Because he said he'll come back. Was it you that told me he's going to come? He'll offer to come back if we do a Logan versus Deadpool.
The guy who Sebastian Stan, who plays the Winter Soldier, has said that Hugh Jackman told him that he's not allowed to say.
Yeah.
So there might be something there. Well,
I heard that he would come back if they could do a Deadpool Logan crossover, and that's the only thing he'll come back for.
That's yeah. All right. I don't know. Because I think that it will be so interesting.
Yeah.
To have
Deadpool
this one
taking the pee out of him constantly.
Not even that. Just have one character that has gone through every single comic book film and has been the same actor. I think that'd be interesting. Like 25 years of Hugh Jackman being Wolverine.
And he's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah. Oh, have we mentioned about the Brie Larson Captain Marvel green suit?
You were mentioning it as you came in.
I showed you it though, didn't I?
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
It looks all, to be honest, but it looks like one of the original X-Men suits.
Yes, it does.
As you know, the black leather they had in the original X-Men movies, and that's is it because it's in the 90s?
Could be. Yeah, it could be. That's how they could bring the X-Men in.
Yeah.
Why not have her? Well, I don't know anything about Captain Marvel. I don't know where she gets her powers from or anything.
It was when I did the first ones that were read. My favorite book is Death of Captain Marvel. It was his armband, and it was his armbands. Gave him almost like the Silver Surfer sort of power thing, and but he got cancer, and he couldn't take him off because the only thing that was keeping him alive, but he still died anyway even though he was fighting it, and that was the original Captain Marvel.
Right.
I can't remember his name. Jesus, it was almost like Kal-El. His name it was something like that, and but he had some. It was powers of Thanatos at the end of death. You have to read, if you read comic books, the death of Captain Marvel is the best one they ever made.
Okay.
Everybody's in it. Spiderman, Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
The whole walks, they all go to him because he's fighting as he's dying and what he goes through, sort of thing. And it's almost like I'm going into heaven.
Right. Oh well. But yeah, I think she looks good.
Yeah, I mean, I still remember her from Scott Pilgrim. I mean, I thought she was the ex-girlfriend in Scott Pilgrim.
Was she?
Yeah, the one that was like, hello again, friend of a friend.
Right.
That's who Brie Larson is, and then she's in Free Fire.
She was in the Room, wasn't she? In Room, and she won an Oscar for that.
Yeah.
Kong, Skull Island, she was in that as well. I'm not too sure. I haven't really followed her much. But yeah, no, I think it looks good. Last bit of news. Do you remember that film that made Henry Cavill have a CGI chin?
The one with the moustache, you mean?
Yeah. That's got a new name. It's called Fallout. Mission Impossible Fallout. So, do you think that's going to be the end of the franchise?
I mean, it's... to be honest, I like them.
I do. You know what?
The only one I didn't like was two.
Yeah, I agree.
And Dougray Scott is a decent baddie.
He was going to be Wolverine.
I know. A Scottish Wolverine rather than an Australian Wolverine.
I could see it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like this...
Hello, Bob!
I was thinking Sean Connery. This is me Irish accent.
Yeah, alright. Yeah. No, I you know what? Tom Cruise, I never really liked Tom Cruise when I was younger.
Yeah.
I'd watch like Mission Impossible films and all that, yeah. But then when he started throwing himself out of buildings and doing all this stuff, I don't know how he gets his insurance.
Yeah.
But
his own insurance company.
Yeah, he must, yeah. I bought the insurance company.
Yeah. Or maybe it's a certain church.
Maybe.
Who owns the...
Yeah, well, maybe not talk about that. Yeah. We don't want to be taken out. But no, he's mental and he does everything for the love of filmmaking and that is what I really like about him.
But he does everything till everything's going to 11.
Yes.
Everything's 11. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it. And it's like, I'm going to die if I can't swim underneath here. I'm going to die if I fall off a plane. And
I just think he's really, really good at that sort of stuff.
I mean, I remember the first one. The first one was just it blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind. I thought that was as good as say the first Bourne.
Yeah.
Because like spy movies, like genres and stuff like that as well. It just reawakened it.
I never got in at Bourne.
You didn't get any Bourne?
I know. Well, I watched them all.
Yeah.
Except for the Jeremy Renner one in the last one.
It was okay, but they did the same as they did with everyone. Look how he's better than Bourne. He's better than Bourne.
Right.
And it was okay. It was like almost as bad as Indiana Jones 4, to be honest.
Everything comes full circle.
So it's I enjoyed it. I do like all the Bourne movies. First one's my favourite. Then the second, but that's probably because Caliban's in it. I still think he's a very highly underrated actor. Is that the way you can say it?
Yeah.
I mean, you can name about 5-6 films that he's made that you just love.
Yeah.
I mean, Dredd.
Yeah. I've met him, you know.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, Star Trek convention. There's one in Birmingham.
Yeah, I went to the last one.
I know you did. You didn't invite me.
Well, it's not my fault.
You went with your mother?
Oh, you bastard. Not my fault. My wife got the tickets, and it was a surprise for my mum, and someone had to go, and it had to be me. I had been to 2 previous with my friends.
Yeah.
I do have friends.
Was it your kids? No,
I can't even edit that out either. Thanks a lot. Movie Geek goes to convention with his mum. Oh, thanks. Yeah, no, he's cool. He's we watched him on stage, and he talks about Dredd, and he played a massive part in trying to get it done. But
yeah,
is he coming back for Mega City 1?
I don't know.
The series. I think he's going to be in the series.
Yeah, because it's. I mean, some of the films that I loved. I mean, is he Riddick? Will he be in the next Riddick movie?
Yeah. Well, he's in all of them.
Yeah.
Except
no, he wasn't in the first one because he didn't have. He was in the second and the third. He's been in Red 2. He's been in Born, which is like how we come from. He was in the second. Yeah. He was a bad in the second one.
Star Trek. Dr. McCoy. Oh yeah, yes. Oh my God, that's
Show Me Age.
No, that
was the Bork as well, wasn't it?
I can't remember what it's called. What's it called? Where you first person shooter bit in that film.
Was just chased them along. Yeah. No, he's probably one of my favourite actors. Karl.
Yeah, he's good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wanted to watch that series he was on. He was in. It was about. He was a cop, and he had a partner who was an android or something. Was it something?
Yeah, it was. Because that was brilliant as well. It's like because it was the black lad that was the partner, and he was a robot, almost human, was it?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah, almost human. Because that was really good. I loved that series. They cancelled that after one series. Yeah. And it was a usual where it's almost like it's like every Star Trek franchise. You're teaching the robot how to become human.
Yeah.
But I really enjoyed it, and it was a decent premise.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like they're always trying to find the next thing, but I don't know. I mean, it's the next buddy movie, Lethal Weapon. I mean, did you watch that, the TV series?
No, I haven't. No, you can't go. Lethal Weapon films.
I know. I mean,
give me a bit of Mad Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
You can see it in real life, but
yeah. Yeah. But he's been reconciled now, hasn't he? It's now he's in Daddy's Home 2.
Yes.
Have you watched that?
Yeah, but
the Movie Geek should review Daddy's Home 2.
I don't know. I like John Lithgow though.
Yeah, John Lithgow's brilliant and everything.
Sorry.
See, what body was he? Was it the Joker he was up for?
What, years ago?
Yeah.
Possibly, I'm not too sure.
I'm pretty sure before it was either the Joker or the Riddler or something like that. He was up for to be a DC baddie, and he went and played something else instead.
Yeah, but you know what? After his time in Dexter, he could have easily pulled that off.
Yeah,
because he's mental in that film.
He can do that in most things. I mean, he's such a good actor. I mean, I've told this before. I would like to see Michael McConaughey play the Joker. I'd love to have seen him play the Joker.
I know. I've just done my top 5 worst films, and Dark Tower's on it, and in that I talked about Matthew McConaughey. That I'm not too sure if I like him or not.
But it's like I'm trying to say that the one where he's a killer Joe.
Right.
Ever seen that? He's just a nutter in that.
Yeah.
He's an absolute nutter. I loved him in Dallas Buyers Club. I thought he was brilliant in that. Wolf of Wall Street he was good in as well. Did you like him in Inception?
Yes.
So I mean, when he tries, when he wants to, when he switches it on, True Detective, the first season of True Detective.
I like that. We only watched half the series, so we never got the.
What happened?
Yeah.
The first series of True Detective, I loved. The second series of that,
That series was really well done, wasn't it?
Superb. I love
like
it.
the past and the present stuff.
Yeah. And the way they looked and all that.
Really good, didn't they?
And Woody Harrelson was brilliant. Because Woody Harrelson lately, he's been putting in some stellar stuff.
We'll see him in Solo soon.
Oh, Craig. But I mean, he's in Truman. Did he get a nomination for that for Truman? Was it Truman he's in? Where he plays the president that became who stood down after JFK died?
I'm not too sure. I don't know. Throw the dog out.
Yeah, she's biting me.
Is she? Oh well.
So, no, get in there.
Right. Yeah, that was good. That's good for 39 minutes on news.
And none of it's new.
All right, shall we get into some of the films that are this year? Some of the films.
Right. Okay. One of the ones we've looked at.
Yeah.
The first one is Panther, which we've mentioned.
Yeah, Black Panther. Yeah.
Do we want to talk more about that, or do you want to?
No, because I'm going in blind. I'm not going to watch any more trailers for it. I'm just gonna go and see it and see how it goes. I'm going to go into a Marvel film not knowing much.
That's when I love watching trailers. It builds my juices, gets my juices flowing. I love it, and it just. I mean, I'm quite happy to sit and watch trailers for an hour and just sit and watch it. The missus thinking you've watched that. Yeah, I know I've watched it, but I like watching it again.
It's good.
It's like I mean.
The thing is, you showed me a couple of trailers tonight, and what I took away from that is they look really good. But I don't know anything about the story. So I'm hoping they're going back to showing trailers that don't show the whole thing.
Well, that's the Star Wars one. Not Star Wars, sorry, Superman one that showed you bloody Doomsday.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, Warner Brothers.
Yeah. I'm just being edgy with later trailers. First one I'll watch.
Yeah.
See how the second one goes
But I can't. I've got to watch them all. I mean, I watch the TV spots. I'll sit there and there'll be 7. I'll watch each one, even though it's the exact same thing, right after the other.
Get you doing some videos, maybe. breakdown of a trailer.
Get a life. But it's it's my missus says to me, why are you watching the same film again? I mean, I don't know about you, but I can watch a film 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 times. And I get a different thing every time, or I get the same buzz every time. It's like Indiana Jones when he comes back out, and this is Temple of Doom. When he comes back and we're all going home, and he just that light when he's stood in the tunnel,
silhouette.
And he just punched the guy, and he just lets him fly.
But he just keeps on going. We're gonna from tonight. We're gonna set up the day for when we're gonna do. The next one's gonna be Indiana Jones.
Right. Well, that's an excuse for me to watch all 4 again.
Yes.
And I will quite happily watch all 4. And I'm going to see if I can talk my missus into a duvet day, even if it means I'm upstairs in my bedroom on my own. Start watching all 4 of them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like Star Wars. Did you buy the videos?
Yeah, I had videos.
Did you buy the DVDs?
Yeah.
Did you buy the Blu-rays?
I waited until the
digital
the
downloads.
end Blu-ray.
Yeah.
With the nice artwork.
Yeah.
I didn't go out and buy every single one because, like I say, I'm not gonna.
Will you buy the UHD ones if you can get a chance to get them? The Ultra HD.
No, I have an Ultra HD player
yet.
Yeah.
Or a UHD TV. I mean, I know what TV I want. I keep talking to the missus. I keep dropping hints, but I've in my mind it's that we've had this before, but going to the cinema and seeing that screen, and that sound, and it's just every time. Even the Dolby advert, I love the Dolby advert with the balls.
Yeah, the balls. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Mark Strong talking over it, and it just I
always thought that was Mark Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him. He's in. Who's he playing? He's playing. Who's he playing? He's the bad guy in Shazam.
Who is the bad guy in Shazam?
I can't remember, but he's playing him.
Yeah.
He was my choice for Lex Luthor, but never mind.
Yeah, but I mean, again, Warner Brothers, they're trying to go for a younger audience, aren't they? I mean,
no one. Let's move on. We're not going back over that. That's done. That's 2017, baby. It's gone. Right.
Right. So we're going to see Black Panther.
Yeah, Black Panther. That looks good, actually. The Winchester. I've only seen a couple of adverts. It looks like a jump scare fest, but.
Well, with some
Oh.
will soon have a place on the silver screen.
Yes, a movie being.
Yeah, it looks good, and I wouldn't mind having a watch of the Winchester, the house that Ghosts built.
Yeah, it's you know me. I'm the biggest chicken in the world, and I am scared. I'll admit it.
Yeah.
You admit that you go to the Star Trek convention with your mother.
Let's leave that alone.
I'll admit that I looked under my bed and in the wardrobe when the first It movie came out because I was too scared.
Have you seen the? I did last year. I did top looking forward to movies or whatever it was called, and watch it because there's a clown in it.
Why would I watch that?
Because it's
Mate, my missus put a clown mask in my bed. She puts balloons. She puts balloons in the toilet.
I came home from work once, right, and everything was dark in the hall, so I went in. So I was like, put my keys on the hook. I started walking towards the living room in front, saw the beam of light round the door, and then I saw this white thing up the stairs to the left, and I looked, and I screamed like a girl and shouted, "Fuck off!" And my wife had told my son to stand on the stairs in his new Halloween clown costume. So yeah, I swore at my 7-year-old son, saying,
I just clowns.
"Oh no, it's good." But yeah, no, scary films. I go and see them. I know that I'm going to jump, and I know when I'm going to jump, and I know that it's going to happen. I'm going to make everyone around me jump. But yeah. So what else do you want to see?
Annihilation. I've said we had this.
You showed me the trailer earlier, didn't you?
Yeah. Basically, what happens is there's a place on the planet where the laws of physics have changed. I've just linked it. I've talked to you about books that I've heard by Piers Anthony, which is like the Phase and the Proton. It's the Phase trilogy. It actually came at 6 books, and it was they're going in, and there's different animals and different points, something else as well. It looks pretty good. It's based on a novel again. It's Natalie Portman. You can't go wrong. I mean, Jennifer Jason Leigh, can't go wrong. It might be a female predator, but I mean is that a bad thing?
Yeah, no. Well, from what you showed me, I didn't know about it. I've watched the trailer tonight. It looks good. It looks interesting. It looks a little bit like Arrival.
Yeah.
Do you know the visuals and all that sort of stuff? And I really enjoyed that film. So
it was brilliant. I mean, I thought it was a superb movie.
It was great. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and watch this. I think.
Yeah.
Should be good. Red Sparrow,
which we've discussed.
We discussed last time. I think that's a good one that we're going to do.
Because we keep thinking that it's going to be Black Widow.
Black Widow,
But they've just made it. I mean, they've made it with a different, character, but it just looks like the Black Widow. What they set up. 20th Century Fox, which is meant to be going to part of Disney.
Yeah, so
they're just trying to stick a spanner in the works before they're taking over.
Maybe if it is good, will the Black Widow be able to?
Well,
Black Widow.
Yeah, they've released they have plans for it. It's just a case of I think they'll steal the Thoroughbreds Sparrow. I mean, I think it just looks superb, everything about it, and it's set in the 80s, the best decade.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking.
That's when I came into this world.
Thanks for that. Just stick a knife in my back, why don't you? It's not the years, it's the mileage, as we've said before.
Halfway through the 80s as well.
I'm a child of the 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how old I am. Thanks for that.
You don't look it.
Oh yeah, keep saying that. I won't.
Oh yeah, that's one that you.
Yeah, another one I was showing you was Thoroughbreds, which was Anton Yelchin's last movie. Really sad to hear about Anton Yelchin. I loved him.
It was awful. Yeah, he was really good. He was like up and coming, wasn't he? And like, I liked Terminator Salvation. I don't care. I thought it was good.
I liked parts of it,
and he was great in that. I thought he was good in that. He was good in. What was the other one that he was in?
Star Trek.
Yeah, Odd Thomas.
Odd Thomas was superb.
It was good.
Absolutely
I'm
superb.
gutted that because like he's gone.
That's Dina Kuntz movies and novels, isn't it? That's
Yes.
The brilliant books as well. But it was just when she died at the end. Oh, spoiler alert! Was that another one when you're getting the tissues and you're like?
Well, it shocked me the way it happened and all that, and like I remember my wife telling me about it because she's obviously read the books before, and she told me about this film that happens in, and I was like, oh, that's this, right? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
but no, it's really good.
Yeah, but Thoroughbreds, yeah, it looks funny.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Yeah.
That reminds me of Heathers. I think a lot of other people said that as well.
Yeah.
I loved Heathers as I was growing up. I really did. It's another 80s movie. It looks good. It looks funny. It's different. It's not a franchise, which is, to be honest, a nice change.
It is a nice change. I think we're trying to look at more things that are like individual.
The new franchises that are just starting up this year.
Yeah.
So talking of franchises,
Tomb Raider. Yeah, that's. I've only watched the first trailer. I haven't watched the next one.
I don't think I've watched anything, to be honest. If I have, I've forgotten it.
It's supposed to have a lot of elements of the game play in it, but again, we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be too far away from the game.
But have you played the newest game, the last game? See, the last game was pretty good. I enjoyed that. That's the last actual game that I completed.
Is it?
Yeah, that shows you how long ago. You know, my Xbox 360 blew up, and I haven't even moved up to Xbox One yet. Yeah.
Well, go to PlayStation 4.
No, why would I want a PlayStation?
Better than Xbox.
I've got man hands.
Better than Xbox.
PlayStation's for girly hands, Xbox is for man hands. Everybody knows that. Everybody who knows who has a console knows that's why.
Yeah, you're wrong, but it's fine. Yeah, no, I'd like to go and see it. I want to see what they're going to do with it. I want to see how well it goes. And right.
Written by Geneva Robertson Dworak, who also penned the upcoming Captain Marvel.
Well, there you have it.
Yeah. So if this is bad, does that mean Captain Marvel's going to be rubbish?
No, because he's going to cut his teeth on this.
Ah.
And it's a video game. Computer video game. What am I on about? It's a video game film, so it's going to be bad anyway.
Yeah. Well, we talked about Doom earlier on. Now we're on to this as well.
Well, what is the best video game movie? Super Mario?
Street Fighter.
Mortal Kombat!
I enjoyed the first Mortal Kombat. I loved it.
I did, yeah.
Max Payne.
You know what, right? I played Max Payne, and that scene where you go into the bedroom and it slows down, I had to turn it off because I was only young. And I was like, a computer game's done this! And then the film just went weird, didn't it?
Well, it's like LA Confidential. Have you ever seen that film? I bought the Blu-ray again just so I could watch it again. And they've got that LA Story. Is it the game they made of it?
Yeah.
That's a brilliant game.
I haven't played it. It looked good.
And it's just, but I mean, that's the other way around where they've got the movie and then they made the thing afterwards. But I mean, best, that's the one. Wreck-It Ralph, could you count that as a...
I don't know, because he's not an actual game, is he? I'm going to write down computer game. What am I talking about? I can't even get words out.
Yeah, Godzilla.
That game?
There's a few games where you can fight each other.
That's the film first. Yeah. Video game films. There you go. We've got another podcast to do.
It's 4. So we're doing Indiana Jones next then that. We've also got to slip in a couple of movies we actually have to go and see.
Yes. Yeah, well, yeah. I've been proper lax recently. The last one I saw was Star Wars.
I'm same here, because I'm working that much.
Yeah.
But I mean, the only one I've seen Shape of Water.
Yes.
That's the one I want to see, which is very good.
I'm gonna watch that.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that. And the 50s and Del Toro, it felt. I know it's just me, but it felt a lot like what you call them, Hellboy 2.
Hellboy. Yeah, I was gonna say Hellboy when you couldn't think. Well, yeah, that's what's. Yeah, it's Del Toro though.
It's Del Toro. So I mean, but again, Pat, we're going to come up to the next film was Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim. I haven't seen the first one.
The first one, I thought Del Toro couldn't do anything wrong, and then I saw the first Pacific Rim movie.
I thought it was like Pacific Rim.
Not by me.
Ah,
Not by me.
all right.
I was just and it's the actor who's in it, you know.
What the hell? The dog's pulling you off.
The guy who's in Arthur and all this, the one that was in
Charlie.
Charlie. I like him so much, and he's brilliant. But I just can't. I haven't seen him in a movie yet. I like it since. What you call it? The one in the Green Street.
Right. Yeah.
It's the last time I've seen him in a movie. Actually, I haven't seen Lost City of Z yet. Have you seen that?
No. I was going to, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah, it's. I won't miss. Maybe that's the one we need to watch him, but see how good he is.
Maybe
Because
because he's that's a terrible.
I mean, I watched that on a cruise ship just to drop in a little bit. There, I was sat drinking hot chocolate under a blanket with the missus and watching it in the back of a cruise ship on the big screen.
What, did you stow away?
Yeah, no, it was that, and it was the movies they had that week were Guardians of the Galaxy 2.
Yeah.
Arthur, and I'm like, they just put them on for me.
My argument is that why did we have a King Arthur film?
But what worries me is what he's done there is the next Aladdin movie going to be caught in a geezer and trying to nick everything like he does with everything else? I mean,
wait, hang on, who's doing Aladdin?
You're
kidding me?
Yeah,
Guy Ritchie.
Guy Ritchie is doing the live action Aladdin with Will Smith.
Oh,
and
he's the genie, isn't he?
Yeah. And I've heard there's a lot of white people blacked up
Blacked
for
up,
it.
yeah, in the background. It's a little bit. Come on.
He could get his cockney mates in somewhere, but I mean, Will Smith.
All right, Aladdin.
Yeah.
You want a goddamn pub?
Yeah, it'd be more bloody elephants with tusks in the Arthurian times, because that's what I was expecting. But no, and David Beckham. Christ.
He was it.
David Beckham's an Arthur.
I missed him. Where was he at?
He was the guy who was. Do you think what sit on my knee? He was the one that was holding the.
That just shows how much attention I
He had a huge scar on his face, and he was just trying to say he was trying to act hard.
I can't stand David Beckham.
I like David Beckham.
I don't.
I like. I think he's done brilliantly. I really like him. I think he's a nice guy, family man, bit like yourself, and I can't see anything wrong with him. People don't like him because he's talks funny and he can't.
No, it's not even that. It's just I don't know. You know
200
what?
million quid he's worth.
Maybe just jealousy. Yeah.
Last time we did this, we had kids. And your dog,
baby crying
and baby crying,
and cats.
This time we've got my dog, which is a Labrador called Luna, who just likes attention constantly.
She can smell my
8
dog
months
as well.
old.
She's very
Playful.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, what's
Back
next?
to the movies. Yeah. So Pacific Rim Uprising. You haven't seen the first one.
No.
I Love Dogs.
Yeah.
Now I do fancy this. The trailer looks excellent. It looks really funny. Fantastic Mr. Fox is a brilliant movie. Fantastic Mr. Fox, I think, is the best Christmas Day movie. Just to sit there and watch, because everybody can watch it. Kids.
Yeah.
Everything, because I do think that
He disappeared.
I've disappeared.
He's disappeared.
She's
I like
kicked a water bowl over.
I like Wes Anderson films. Has she?
She's kicked a water bowl over. It's soaking wet in here.
Do you want me to pause it?
Please.
Okay, we're going.
I cannot believe we're talking about Isle of Dogs when I've just saw my dog kick her bloody water over. I've had to clean her. She's now barking.
Oh. She'll be fine. She can still hear us.
She can still hear us. She still wants to join in. That's the problem.
Go right. You show me Isle of Dogs.
Isle of
tonight,
Dogs.
So
Yeah.
you go into it. You tell us what it was.
It's basically set in
What it is.
Japan.
Yep.
It's a 12-year-old boy is looking for his dog.
Yeah.
They can have this one if she wants. And the other dogs are trying to find him and help him find it. It reminds me a bit of, what was that film where, probably another book I'm thinking about as well, where you fall out with your master, you don't like your master, and it's a Terry Pratchett book actually, and it's where you don't like you miss your master and all that, but you've escaped and you're free sort of thing. But the fact is, you always want that companionship, and you want to be Have you ever seen the? I cannot concentrate that dog. I really can't. Is it A Dog's Life? The one with the dog. It was last year.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, with the dogs going through
It
all the different
reincarnates,
lives,
yeah.
until it gets back to it's almost that, you know, the boy goes into this place where you're not allowed to have anymore, just so he can get his dog because he misses it.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember I used to love my dog.
Yeah, well, I love my dogs. Yeah, you used to.
We can hear you.
Him and the dog are just having a stare down now.
Yeah, and the dog's winning.
Yeah, the dog has won, and it just licked its nose in a "fuck you" type of.
That's 18. Kids not listening to this one again.
No one listens to this. Yeah.
Just so you know, this one's sober as well.
Yeah.
This time.
Yeah. But I'm on my Coca-Cola.
I'm on my Carabao.
What the hell's Carabao?
So everybody says that. Carabao energy drink. Do you want to know what the most important thing about Carabao energy drink is?
Sugar free.
It's cheap. It's only 25p a can. You get 4 for £1. Even though it says now only £1 on the top.
What are you
But it's the English League Cup. That's what I think it's Chelsea gets sponsored by it as well. Carabao. It's made by it was created by a Thai rock star and named after a buffalo.
Right. It just looks like the scene from Polar Express where the guy shouts "Caribou!"
Right.
Everything goes back to films.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Oh yeah, you want to continue?
Yeah, well,
with
it's just that Bill Murray's in it, Scarlett Johansson, Tilda Swinton, Edward Norton, Lee Schreiber,
so
Bryan Cranston. I mean, it's a decent thing.
Harvey Keitel as well.
Yeah, but Ready Player One.
Again, we've talked a bit about this, haven't we, because of Steven Spielberg.
Mm-hmm. We go over this because I was discussing all the Easter eggs and the little bits that have Nightmare on Elm Street, Street Fighter,
Tron, Akira, Nightmare on Elm Street, Street Fighter, Overwatch. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know if it's just going to be like a throw at the screen,
see what
character.
Mm-hmm.
There's a DeLorean. There's the Iron Giant and all that. I'm throwing my hands about. You can't see this, but yeah, I don't know. I think it'll be good. I haven't read the book. I might read the book before.
The way you've described it, I was thinking Batman Returns. You know, not Batman Returns. Batman 4. What was the fourth one with George Clooney? Batman and Robin. That's what I was thinking. Just throw everything on it and see what happens.
Yeah, that was awful. No, I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see it.
Mm-hmm. We've said this, but we're hoping that Spielberg's got his
mojo back. The stare down continues.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think hopefully it'll be good. I'm glad you've gone past Super Troopers. I don't really want to.
No. Rampage. No. This is again video films we talked about.
Maybe this could be the
one that makes it.
The one that makes it. It's got The Rock in, and look what he did with Jumanji.
Yeah. San Andreas. I mean, I don't mind him.
No, I don't. He's very likable.
You won't see Shazam?
Yeah, of course I am.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact is, I've just said, I think he's perfect character for Shazam. I mean, he just looks like it. Do you prefer him as Shazam or Captain Marvel? What would you prefer his name as?
Well, he's not Shazam. He's Black Adam.
Black Adam. Is he not the baddie then?
He is the baddie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Avengers Infinity War.
What more can we say about this? What can we say about this that we haven't already said? Because it's...
What's happened to Hawkeye?
I don't think he's going to be... Oh, what do you mean? Is he not in the trailer?
He's not in the trailer. You're not seeing that advert that says, like, let's all get together. Not you. And there's like a... But...
No, because he quit, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, at the end of Age of Ultron, and he went back to his family, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he was in the jail, wasn't he?
Yeah,
he
was
Civil
in the
War.
Because that was he was the one that told him where he'd gone.
Yeah. Maybe he just goes home.
Mm-hmm. Maybe he dies.
No, he's not going to die. Not off screen.
Why not? I mean, remember, they killed a lot of characters off X-Men 1, to the to the X-Men 2, the Days of Future Past. They killed like Banshee. They killed all those ones.
Yeah, but that's different because it's a crossover past and future film. She really wants out, viewers.
She's not out. She doesn't want out. She likes playing with that bit of the floor.
Oh, right. She's a dog. She's mental.
I'll let her out, right? And she'll start doing the exact same thing. She'll just stay there. The cage door is open.
Oh, she just likes scratching it.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. No, she's out. Hey. Yeah, no, Infinity War. I don't think there's anything else we can say.
No.
Unless something comes out about it.
To be honest, it's something we'll go and we'll watch.
I think I said last time I think they're going to kill off the big guys, and I think that's how they're going to end the film.
Yeah.
With Thanos being in control, and then because like you don't see Ant-Man or the Wasp in it, you don't see, like you said, you don't see Hawkeye. Why not have the next Avengers film be
West
the
Coast.
little guys coming to save the bigger guys?
If I remember correctly, Hawkeye was the West Coast Avengers as well,
Right.
so maybe Hawkeye moves over to the West Coast if they go to another franchise.
Yeah. I think it could go that way. It would be nice to see, like, give someone else the spotlight instead of like Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor.
But again, we're talking about Disney here.
Yeah, but it also gives the transition over to...
Yeah, but how much money do you make if you've got Iron Man in it? And how much money do you get if you've got Ant-Man?
Yeah, so
when you talk about, was it $1 billion, one made for Iron Man, didn't they? And what, Ant-Man made, what, 600,000-700,000?
Yeah.
So, well, will they? I mean, it's all a business. And
Yeah.
But again, as you're saying, they have to transition and get those ones up. Thor, the last Thor, what was it, 330 million in America, and which is like almost twice as much of the first movie.
Yeah.
I mean, the first movie, good, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Wasted the baddie, but that's another story. Second one,
It was the baddie in the first one.
it was the robot, almost like a robot with a...
Oh, the Destroyer, was it?
Yeah, he's called something. The Annihilator or something like that. But it's the fact is that I've said this to you before. I'll go again. Marvel have realised you can't have a superhero movie. You can't just have.
You can have a genre with superheroes in.
Genre with superheroes in it. It's Ant-Man was a thief. Was a heist movie.
Yeah.
My favourite, The Winter Soldier, Captain America 2, is a spy movie.
Yeah.
And they've realised if you just try and do one movie after the other that's just basically let's all fight.
It was thought through, that, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like they had like Robert Redford in and perfect casting for a sort of like
Assume the
70s
blue-eyed
sort of
American.
like,
But he's actually a baddie.
yeah, it was very, very clever casting. Did you know he had some ranch dressing, Newman ranch dressing in his fridge?
Did he?
In the scene where he shoots the maid.
I didn't realise. I didn't even see it. Christ.
Love it. It's great.
But I mean, it's we've said this. I'm looking for more to Panther than I am to Infinity Wars, but it's like Civil War. I've watched it again. Right, Civil War was basically an Avengers movie. It wasn't.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't a Captain America movie.
2.5.
Yeah, and it was good. It was very, very good, but it just felt samey.
Yeah.
Samey. That's why we're hoping that the DC would step up so we'd have something different. Unfortunately, they haven't.
Oh, we got something different.
Yeah. Different in a good way. But yeah.
Sorry, I was having a drink.
It's yeah. I'm looking forward to it because it's going to the pictures as a movie. I'm sure I'll enjoy, but it's not something that I'm thinking. Yes,
Yeah.
I want to see it.
That's interesting. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think it's going to be too big.
Yeah.
For its own self. Yeah, for its own good. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
It's like we had the Star Wars, The Force Awakens to The Last Jedi. I was desperate to see it.
Yeah.
I'm not quite so desperate now to see to the next one.
Yeah, well, there's
Because
a lot in there.
Yeah, it's just anyway.
Deadpool.
Since they've moved it,
Yeah.
do you think will that steal the thunder from?
Yeah, Han Solo.
No, I was thinking more of Avengers.
Do you think?
Well, I mean, it's only going to be out for 2 weeks. Then that's out another superhero movie. I mean, they're expecting to make, 250 million the opening weekend. They're hoping to make $1 billion, 1415. They need that for the amount of people that are in it.
Yeah, yeah.
And then suddenly this little cheaper
film.
Funnier.
Funny.
More adult.
Off the back of Logan and Deadpool.
And Deadpool itself. I mean, is it going to steal the thunder? And will it... Because
just imagine.
See, more than Han Solo. I mean, I think when you get to Han Solo coming, I don't think it'll be third in the opening weekend, but I think it'll soon be third.
Yeah.
We just have to hope.
I don't think many people are going to go out to see Han Solo straight away.
I think they will. I think the opening weekend. We're all Star Wars nuts, right? We will go and see it opening night, midnight, because we are like that. And then the next day we'll go, we knew it was going to be rubbish. We knew it was rubbish. Why did we go?
Well, what we'll do, we'll go see the midnight showing, and then we'll do a little reaction video outside the cinema.
A complaint video outside the cinema.
Well, that was utter crap. You know what? After everything I've said, I actually liked it.
Why don't we do that now, right? You say, that was really rubbish. And then we'll say, oh, it was brilliant. I knew it was brilliant. And then we'll cut it. And then we'll just add to whichever one we think is right.
Yeah, we'll do it now. That was awful. It was awful. No, Deadpool. I think that's gonna do quite well. I don't know if Ryan Reynolds is he's taken
too much control.
Because like the original director's gone, hasn't he?
Yeah.
And he wanted to do something different, whereas he wanted to do the same.
Yeah. But with someone else in it.
Yeah. So
someone else is the butt of his joke.
Yeah, we're gonna get Cable though. So
yeah, Cable. I'm looking forward to.
I want to know how they're
going to set the story up.
Oh, what?
Or who his mum and dad are.
I don't know. Well, they've already. It's in the X-Men universe, isn't it?
I know, but I mean, I'm just saying. We'll come up and say hi, Dad, hi, Mum.
Well, who says they're going to be in it?
No, but they're not in it. But just the fact is that he's in the universe and he's come back in time and he's Phoenix and what do you call him, son.
Yeah, because you've got
Cyclops.
Dark Phoenix layering the air.
Yeah.
What I like is you've got Josh Brolin as Cable and Thanos.
Yeah.
And they're in the same universe now.
He's just going to wave to people, wave to himself across the cinema.
It would be funny if Deadpool got the Infinite Gauntlet. I reckon they will have that in there.
Do you know what he'd do? He'll do the unicorn scene, but with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Oh, that's gonna.
It's got a chaff.
Yeah.
Thank God he's got healing powers.
You know what? I'm going to say now that he's going to have the Infinity Gauntlet in the film because they had what did they have in the first one? They had a massive helicarrier, didn't they? So they're going to have something from Marvel in there.
Yeah.
At least.
I think it'll make more than the 783 million it made last time.
Oh. 783 million.
It made more in America, that was the thing, but I mean, America leads.
But I think it's because they did so well at advertising it. Mm-hmm. Did you see the video that he released? He's drawing a picture.
Yeah. Do you ever watch that when you were a kid? I remember watching it on the 70s.
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, God. Yeah. And he went, oh, yeah, look at this. I mean, we had Rolf Harris and they had
him. Oh, Rolf Harris, fucking hell.
Yeah, well, is it too late? Yeah.
That just brings a whole new meaning, doesn't it?
That's the one time we can't go down by. Right, okay, so we're probably done for that. Solo.
Well, you know what my thoughts are on Solo. Mm-hmm. I would be surprised if it turned out well. I want it to. But I don't see the point in doing that. We discussed it earlier, didn't we? His
arc.
Oh, no. Did I discuss it with you or was it someone else?
No, you supposed to be the last time.
His arc
has
been done.
Yeah.
Well, then you added the fact that
they're always bad, good, bad.
Good, bad.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to see the good to bad.
Because remember, at the beginning, the best part of 4, A New Hope, he kills the guy without even thinking about it.
No, he doesn't. He reacts. He shoots after.
No, he doesn't. He's got it ready. I'm going to shoot you.
I remember seeing in the cinema.
It and just goes bang.
I love the fact that his head moves a little bit
Yeah.
digitally. He must have Jedi powers.
Yeah. It's his grandson. It's that little kid that's picking up the broom at the end. Yeah. No, we'll see. We'll see.
Oh, you know what? I'm just adding here because it's in Star Wars. There's rumours going about that in Episode 9 they're going to destroy the Falcon. Do you think they could?
Yeah, I think they could.
Do you think they should?
That's something completely different. I mean, that would be like the death of the Enterprise. How many times have they killed that? I mean, they've killed that about 17 times.
Star Trek did it first.
Yeah, and better.
Yeah. Oh, that scene in Wrath of Khan.
Yeah.
No, not Wrath of Khan.
No, the
Search
scene...
for Spock.
Yeah.
Where it crashes on Genesis.
Yeah, but I still, the death of Spock. Wrath of Khan's my favourite Star Trek movie.
It is. It's great.
And it's just, it's every. I mean, you still talk about it now. You're like, Khan. You get that. I mean, and then the bit where his Amazing Grace gets played by Scotty in the bagpipes.
It's
and
brilliant.
It's been shot out. I mean, that was another crying one for me. Jesus.
He was the most human.
Shatner giving it big willy.
Yes. Oh, he did it well though.
Yeah.
Oh, get in. It's good. Yeah. All right, let's move on. Star Wars to Star Trek. What's
Incredibles
better?
2. Oh, we haven't talked about Winchester being the director. If he gets it. Hateful Eight.
Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah.
Mate, I don't know. That's the films, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But what we don't know where it's going to be set.
Yeah.
We don't know when or which
But
timeline.
just Tarantino.
I reckon he could do like a mirror universe type thing. Have you watching Discovery?
Yes, I love it.
It's
Absolutely
good,
love
isn't it?
I love it. Love it. Love it.
Are you up to date?
Do you know? Yeah. I've just watched this one, but what gets me is the security guy. I don't know if you remember it, and they talk about the fact that they look human in the first Enterprise ones, the original one.
Yeah.
And he says, we don't talk about that anymore.
Yes. Well, that was in the Deep Space Nine one.
Yeah.
And then in Enterprise, they gave a story
Yeah.
dedicated to that, didn't they?
Mm-hmm. And how they changed it.
Yeah.
I mean, how they changed the bodies and all that
Yeah.
sort to get them like that. Yeah, I do. Yeah, that is, it's the first two. I said this for the first two with just the Klingons. I was like, this is going to be rubbish. Beautiful to look at.
They did something completely different. They went
Yeah.
off. Those first two episodes, very cinematic, very nicely well done. Third episode, completely different direction.
Yeah, we'll just do a Star Trek. We'll do a Star Trek.
Yeah, it was great.
But I loved it. But I'm now seeing why they did those first two to set up these people, and I'm thinking, right, I'm going to watch the first two again. We'll get through that, and I can see the little bits like the Federation, the Emperor, and everything else as well. But on top of it, have you watched the Orville?
Yes, I'm up to date with the Orville.
Oh, the Orville is superb again.
I just watched the one where they go to a planet that's like Earth, and it's all like upvotes and downvotes and stuff. Such a great episode.
Yeah. I mean, the last one I watched of the Orville was the one where the head is different people, and he saved the kids but killed everyone else. Creole.
That was a great episode. Yeah.
And he's making the choices and all that, and
it's so serious for a comedy.
Yeah.
And there is those comedy elements there. It's like, eat this.
Yeah.
And then you have this moral thing coming at the end where he saves all these kids, but at the end, the last line is like, but they watch you do this.
Yeah, it's like that episode with transgender.
Yeah.
I mean, you're like that.
Yeah.
And it's how you can't impose. I mean, it's like you're not being humane. Humane is saying human, which is not. You can't say that.
They're
about,
not, are they? They're different
aliens
species.
and different species, different everything, and it's
very, very next generation.
Yeah,
but it works so well.
Yeah, and then they've got dogs licking the bits, in the background, or a jelly that's like a perv and stuff like this.
Sticking his jelly out.
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, it's good. I think I messaged you. I was like, I hope the Doctor and the Jelly Guy get together, just because it'll be
like messy.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a perv.
It was good. The next episode, because I've watched the next one.
That's about the up and down.
Yeah, it's good. It's quite relevant and all that. And on that note, give me a like. Thanks.
Jeez. God, you forced that one in, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
Right,
Incredibles. There's only a teaser trailer, isn't there? And
Yeah.
It's interesting. It's going to be set pretty.
It's
soon
right after.
it,
It's
yeah.
first after the fighting at the moment.
Is that they're going to actually take off from there?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Afterwards, yeah. So it's right after, almost like Star Trek. You know,
Yeah.
not Star Wars, not Star Trek. What's the difference? You've never seen that episode.
What's different than what?
What's the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek?
One's better than the other.
There's a big bang, and Penny says, "What's the difference between Star Wars and Star Trek?" She goes, "Absolutely nothing," because she doesn't understand the difference.
Yeah.
And Tracy does it to me. I'm sure if Marina saw it,
I haven't watched Big Bang Theory for a long time.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. Star Wars is a western, but everybody says it's a western.
Yeah.
Star Trek is a sea movie
Yes.
because it's like a
Yeah,
ship.
it's very
It's
yeah.
a ship going in new. It's as if you can imagine Errol Flynn doing it as part of the, Captain Blood or something like that. Walter Raleigh searching new lands, and that's basically what it is. Brave New World.
Yeah, I'm happy. Well, the Moby Dick references all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'd agree with that. Yeah, shoot first. Give the
We
band
come in
a
peace, shoot to
couple of
kill,
quid.
shoot to
Yeah.
kill, shoot to kill. We come in peace, shoot to kill, shoot to kill, Captain.
He never did that. Leave him alone.
Right,
Another
okay.
guy.
So Incredibles teaser trailer. Looks at new powers of the baby. Looks pretty decent.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I
I don't think it can be bad. I've never
no.
seen. Have you ever seen a Pixar movie that's bad? Honestly.
Yeah.
Which one?
Cars 2. Cars 2 is awful.
It's Cars 2. What about Cars 3? Is that
I haven't seen
Pixar?
Cars 3.
I thought it was just Disney.
No, it's Pixar.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, I didn't watch it.
Bugs Life.
I quite enjoyed that. That was okay.
Ah, boring.
It's like the story of the ants and the grasshopper. Have you ever seen that? That's basically what it is. You gather all your food together. And
Yeah.
That's what comes in next. But it's an update on that. Anyway, Jurassic Park.
It's a good film.
Do you fancy the new one?
Jurassic World. What's it called? Fallen Kingdom.
Yeah.
I like that they came out and said that the trailer shows everything of the first. Well, not everything, but only the first 45 minutes, which means I think they're going to get off the island. I think the dinosaurs are going to be taken away from the island. I think it's going to because
We
the
saw
island's going.
jumping off the cliff.
Yeah, I think it's going to be. It's going to be quite interesting where they're going to go with it. I'd like to see where it goes. I want to see it. I hope they're going to do a bit more character development, maybe.
Is that like they did with the end of 3 when the were flying away, looking for somewhere to go?
Is that canon or not now? 3. It must be, mustn't it? It must be. So there must be pterodactyls or
Somewhere, because they flew off somewhere.
pterodons or whatever they're called. Yeah, they went somewhere.
Wouldn't it be great if they met up in world, the X-Men world, when it was down to the bit inside in oh Christ, what is it called? Where all the mutants are, and Doctor Strange lives. At the bottom of the ice pack, they've got they had the X-Men world where it was you didn't have your powers, you lost all your powers.
All right.
Unless you had they had the screener, and it was like a pterodon was a mutant, the main mutant.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, and he was. It was what do you call it? It was. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. I'll remember it. I'll do it for next time. But it was in the cartoons. I don't know if you ever watched the X-Men cartoons.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell.
I actually downloaded it for my daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she can watch them.
Did she watch them?
Yeah, she
Oh,
loves
good.
them.
There you go.
Absolutely loves them. She's 25. Hi, Emily.
Did she listen?
She listened the last time. She listened. I told you she put it on with her boyfriend in the house, and she was cooking. Took 15 minutes for him to realise who it was that was talking.
Great.
Yeah, popular. Right. So.
No, yeah, I'm looking forward to Jurassic World. Maybe they'll, you could have a crossover with Westworld.
Yeah. But I mean, what was it? The four Westworld. I'm not trying to original. I love the original, the Yul Brynner.
Yeah. Yeah, just unstoppable, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then Future World as well.
Yeah, it was scary.
It was, yeah. I remember watching it one night. I didn't know what the hell it was. I was only a kid. I think it was like on BBC One at like 10 o'clock at night. Lying in bed watching it. I was like, proper enthralled.
I mean, it reminds me of the baddie in Doctor who took the mask off and the little plastic people.
Yeah.
I mean, that frightened me so
Yeah.
much in those days. But yeah, no, it was a brilliant movie. Right. Ant-Man, we're getting through this. We've been on this for an hour and a half now.
Yeah, well, I'll cut stuff out.
Yeah, the stuff that
Don't
I'm
worry.
talking and hopefully.
Yeah.
Or the dog's barking.
Ant-Man and the Wasp. Again, I don't think there's much to say on this.
Apart from the penis.
The penis on a
On a
costume.
costume.
They couldn't have done anything else. Like,
No,
let's face it, it's just
the way it is.
yeah.
But Michelle Pfeiffer going from DC to...
Yeah, but everyone's doing that, aren't they? Like Gary Oldman said that he wants to go to Marvel.
What's he going to play? That'd be an interesting
I
one.
think J. Jonah Jameson.
No, I still prefer which comes.
Yeah, but who's he playing in DC?
He's in DC. Yeah, Christ. No, Ant-Man. It's the first one after. I feel it's almost like a throwaway movie. After,
Edgar Wright left.
No, I'm saying after the Infinity Gauntlet.
Infinity War. Yeah.
I mean that to follow that. They're not expecting it to be a big blockbuster. So if they put an Iron Man 4 or a Civil War or a Captain America, they'd expect £1 billion, and they'd expect that. And if they didn't get it, they'd be worried. Whereas on this one, I think they're not going to be quite as worried if it only makes 700 million, 800 million, and that's what I think they're doing it for.
Yeah,
Doesn't mean it's going to be bad. I just mean it's.
Is it going to be linked to Infinity War?
It doesn't say.
It doesn't say. So it's going to just build their characters because they're in the second one, aren't they?
Well, they're going into the microverse, aren't they? Because they've got to go and get Michelle Pfeiffer. That's at the end of the first one.
So when they come back, they might be like, "Whoa, what's going on?
Happened? Or
Who's this big guy?"
Yeah, who have they brought back? Who are they going to meet down there as well? I mean, this is
like he could just grow massive and just swat out Thanos.
He tried that with Giant Man, didn't he? And he's not. He's. I remember. Well, do you ever look at the superhero index and all that and the strength? Even Giant Man is still. The Hulk's actually stronger. So I mean, it's and if you look at them all,
he's stronger than Mallory gets, though, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the idea. But Abomination's still meant to be stronger than he is.
Right, is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I'll show you this because I'm sad.
You're sad?
I'm sad. It's I've got it saved. Marvel Universe. You type in who you think is your superhero, what one you fancy, sort of thing, and all that, and it'll tell you his strengths, his weaknesses, and
all right.
as well. It's in the Marvel Wiki. That's where I get a lot of my stuff. But there you go. So the Nun you want to see?
I want to see it because I liked the
like
Nun.
adrenaline rushes.
I liked the Nun in The Conjuring. I thought the way they did some of that, because like the image you've got up there, that's a portrait, and then a shadow moves on the wall, goes to the portrait, and then it comes out, and it's good. It's really good how it's done, and also in Annabelle, one of the prequels, the newest one.
Yeah.
There's a photograph of a nun, and in the background of the photograph there's another nun, and it's her. It looks cool. I like that sort of stuff. I get scared.
Who's the director? It was the Asian gentleman.
I don't know.
Because he meant to be taking it was going to take over some sort of superhero movie.
Yeah, he's done Aquaman, hasn't he?
Aquaman, is it?
Yeah. Cool. We'll find out in a minute, won't we? When we get to. Oh yeah, I'll let you talk about this because.
Alita. It's the latest James Cameron one. It's based on manga again.
Yeah.
And it's an older. It's about cyborgs and how one cyborg who's about 50, 60 years old comes back to life and people want to use her, but she's that good at fighting and she's that more modern than they are.
Yeah.
She's actually a better fighter, and so she just fights them all and wins, sort of thing. James Cameron, Aliens is still the best alien movie ever.
Yeah.
Terminator 2 still the best Terminator movie in my opinion.
Yeah.
Titanic still the worst sinking ship I've ever seen in my life. But the show must go on, whatever else it's called. I like James Cameron. I like a lot of stuff he does. The trailer looks good. And at least it's not a Marvel or DC. Or
Yeah, it's something different in it, I suppose.
Yeah, it could be. Mission Impossible.
We've talked about this, have we? We've talked about the title change and all that,
Yeah,
didn't we?
we've talked about the fact that we like everything apart from 2. And
Yes.
we talked about Doug Ray Scott being the Wolverine, and
I'm the Wolverine, bub! Sorry,
yeah, that was him impersonating me.
I wasn't
And
impersonating you,
Henry
though.
Cavill's moustache,
Yeah, we're actually going to see...
how it looked.
Yeah,
Was it worth it?
I don't know.
But yeah, we just got. I mean, Tom Cruise. A lot of people slate him, but we actually both like him.
Yeah.
Because he is.
Alec Baldwin's in it as well.
Yeah. And Jeremy Renner.
Simon Pegg, Ving Rhames.
It says he's saving the universe from Thanos. Maybe he is in there.
Oh, Jeremy Renner is a bit...
Yeah.
Oh, so he's not in it. Because he's...
He's off fighting Thanos.
But he's not, because we haven't seen him yet.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, no, I'm looking forward to Mission Impossible. I think it'll be interesting to see. I want to know what his stunt is. And I know he stopped traffic in London
Yeah.
a couple of weeks ago, didn't he? Because he was doing something.
Was he doing Mummy 2 or something?
I think he was trying... No, I think he was jumping on a bloody helicopter.
Yeah.
Well, Harrison Ford did that first.
Is that the one where he tried to jump from building to building, if I remember correctly?
Is it?
Yeah,
Is that what he was
jumped from building
doing?
to building and fell, and the way he fell, he hurt his leg or
Oh,
something.
I don't know. Don't know.
But yeah, we think when he does it, he definitely does it 100%, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does,
He's,
yeah.
Almost like the way he celebrates being in love
Have
in
you-
the Top of Opera Winfrey show.
Yeah, have you seen the Family Guy episode where little Tom Cruise meets little Stewie?
No, I
And
haven't
then
seen that.
it's mental. It's like, come on, Stewie, let's go. Right. Predator. The Predator. I think this is done by Shane Black, isn't it?
Yeah.
Writer-director. Who was in the original Predator film.
Yeah, I didn't realise he was.
Yeah, he's the guy with the glasses who tells the joke about his
yeah.
big pussy.
So,
But yeah, I think I'm looking forward to it. I like Predators.
yeah.
You know what? There's been no Predator film that I haven't liked.
Yeah, I liked them all.
Even
Alien vs.
Requiem.
Predator. Requiem?
We watched Alien vs Predator the other week. That is still a good film. There's a lot of... We watch Ancient Aliens as well,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of lore from what those mental people say
Yeah.
on the History Channel in this film.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the pyramids and everything else as well.
Yeah.
And I mean, have you ever read any of the books and the comics and anything like that?
No.
Because it's the Predator and the aliens, and the Predators seed the planets and come back to fight them, and it's all about getting their young up to fighting standards, sort of thing, to prove that it's like a right of man.
It's quite funny though, isn't it? Because like you could take out the engineers from Prometheus and all that, and just add the Predators instead, and the story's there, and it would have worked better. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that, and I think it will be quite interesting.
So Predator, Shane Black.
Yeah.
My famous favorite. What's your favorite joke? Is it in Predator?
And Predator.
Your favorite line?
There's so
You've
many.
got to say. You've got to
There's
say.
so
You've
many.
got to do an impersonation as well.
Do it! Do it now!
I ain't got time to bleed. Have you got time to duck?
Oh, I love the handshake at the beginning.
Yeah.
Where
Oh.
good. Carl Weathers, he's so greased up in that film. It's
I know.
ridiculous, isn't it?
He's obviously trying to impress him.
He looked better than everyone. He's
always
like
does.
proper bloody.
Did you ever watch the film Action Jackson?
No.
Action Jackson is Carl Weathers playing like
Yeah.
almost like the superhero, but it was basically it's just being an action hero. It was a brilliant movie. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But it's just his style. You know, he's so laid back. He's horizontal. The coolest man in the Rocky universe. See, Ivan Drago's in the next Creed movie.
Yeah. Well, it's his son in it
His
fighting.
prodigy.
Yeah. I also like the
Can
get to the chopper. That's,
can he have any kids after the medical roids he had in that movie?
who knows? Hey.
Could be a clone. I can't believe we're talking Creed. Creed 2.
I'll be honest, I haven't seen it.
What, Creed 1?
No.
I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it.
I've only seen one Rocky film.
Alright, which one?
2?
2's the one where he beats Carl Weathers.
Not that one. The
If
one
you-
where
the
the
first
end,
one-
where the end, and it's freeze frame.
Yeah,
And they're
that's
about to punch
3.
each other. Right,
That's
3.
3.
I've seen 3.
That's the one with with Mr. T.
I must
you
put
know-
that one then.
Yeah, because what's your prediction? Prediction, Frank? My prediction? Pain. We're not doing really bad lines, is it? Is this another thing?
Yeah, we'll
bad
have to,
lines,
yeah.
bad
Oh, that'll be a
impersonations.
good one. I'm writing that down.
Bad impersonations.
Bad. My pen's not working. Bad lines.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got a few ideas for podcasts. Right, shall we move on?
Right. Equalizer 2.
Didn't see the first one. I used to the Edward Woodward one.
Iwa Wooba.
Edward Woodward.
Iwa Wooba. Now, the first Equalizer was him being bland and quiet for the first 85 minutes.
Is it Denzel Washington?
Yeah, and then he just goes nuts in a hardware store.
Right.
And it's the ending is you're like, and it is very, very good how he does it. I mean, I do like him as an actor. Denzel Washington, I just brilliant
Yeah.
when he does it. It's a given if Denzel's in it. I usually quite enjoy it. Meg.
That's about a big shark, isn't it?
Yeah.
Megalodon.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm gonna say this as well. I don't really like Statham.
The Staith. You don't like the Staith?
Not really, no.
Have you ever seen Crank?
No.
Have you ever seen Crank 2 High Voltage?
No.
I like them because he takes the pee out of himself. It's a bit
Yeah.
like Spy. You know, he doesn't take himself
Oh, you
seriously.
know what? He was really good in that.
What, in Spy?
Yeah. Yeah, he was really good in that. Proper.
It's like if you ever it's like the first 3 Transporter movies. Yeah, first one brilliant, second one, third one, yeah, and really enjoyed
I
it.
saw the first one
Yeah.
on a plane years ago. But is it? He's playing the same character in the Tom Cruise film. What's it called? Collateral?
Collateral Damage? No, that
No.
was
The taxi one with Jamie
Nah.
Foxx.
yeah.
I'm sure it's Collateral.
Collateral was the one with Jamie Foxx in it.
Yeah,
but
that.
I didn't really like. I can't remember.
No,
Jamie
because
Foxx
they swap suitcases at the beginning of the airport, and it's supposed to be like the same character.
All right, I didn't even realise that, and I'd watched it a couple of times.
But yeah, no, I don't really know what this is about. I just know it's a big shark against Statham.
Yeah, so I mean, I think he doesn't take himself
Do you
seriously.
think he's gonna jump the shark?
No,
No.
I
Right,
think
sorry.
he's going to do his diving skills and show him.
Oh yeah, he was diving, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was when that's what was a professional diver before he did anything else.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So then I can't remember he went to Olympics or something like that's in the top 8 or something.
I don't even know what that is.
Well, that one is Captive State. That's the one with which called John Goodman. He's like not sure at all.
Right.
White Boy Rick looks like another racist movie.
Another racist movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. Right. My thoughts on King Arthur films are the same as Robin Hood films. And I think we discussed Robin Hood last time, and you listed a load of
Who's the best
actors,
Robin
didn't you?
Hood?
And it was like Errol Flynn,
Errol Flynn,
Sean
Sean
Connery.
Connery, Kevin Costner.
Carrie Elwes,
Yeah. But Carrie was he again.
Men in Tights.
No, I know it's that, but it's from which got As You Wish.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just brilliant in that. I mean, that's a fabulous movie.
No, I'm not gonna watch Robin Hood.
Nah.
The story's been done to death. I don't know what new things they can bring to it. And also,
I was just thinking they could bring that he's Guy Ritchie brings it, and he's a cockney thief, and he's nicking it, all that sort of thing.
yeah, and I always, you know what? I hated the Disney one. You know,
Now I'm looking at you like funny. I like That's Robin.
I hated it.
Why?
Because it was boring.
Because it wasn't the Jungle Book.
I'm not too keen on the Jungle Book.
The door's that way.
I don't care. It's my podcast, mate.
Yeah. Now, Jungle Book is, as I said, it's the first time I went to the cinema with Jungle Book.
Yeah.
And it was my mother's bingo trip. And I got I'm joking. I'm not joking. We got to take you to the pictures, and we went to the bingo, and they took everybody with the children to go and see Jungle Book. and that's the first time I've been at pictures. And she's got a lot to answer for, my mother. My next one after that was like probably Herbie. That was a birthday present going to the pictures in those days.
I don't know. I just not a lot of them were interesting for me. I didn't really. I wasn't a really big Disney fan.
Dark Knight tone.
Oh, a Dark Knight tone for Robin Hood.
So the movie looks like you're watching Zero Dark 30. I like Zero Dark 30.
Yeah, but it's like having D-Day in a Robin Hood film. Why don't they just do that?
Well, you can.
Oh, hang on, they did. Was it Ridley Scott?
Yeah.
You know what? The only thing that came out of that film that was really cool, Russell Crowe. He came out of the woods somewhere in a little village or a town, and gave a load of money to a charity shop. Yeah. And he was like, and he was still dressed in his Robin Hood costume.
It was that. Ridley Scott. I mean, I love Ridley Scott, but sometimes the guy just needs
reining in.
Yeah, I was going to say like a chain on his neck.
Yeah, he does.
It's yeah.
What's next?
The house. Well, I don't say the house with the clock in its walls. I did have a chat with you earlier on about this. This one with Eli Roth.
Yes.
Directing, which I'm not sure about. We have our first groupie just walked in.
Yeah.
Come and say hi.
No, she's
not
shaking
too
her
embarrassed to. The house clock on its walls. It's a set of 12 books, and basically a 10-year-old boy goes to live with his, I think it's his uncle,
right? Who
unfortunately is Jack Black, but apart from that looks okay.
No, come on, Jack Black. A lot of respect for him.
Right, name 3 movies he's good in. So I know you can name 2.
Can you?
Yeah.
Right, I thought
Goosebumps.
He was going Goosebumps. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's it called? A Will Smith film. Enemy of the State.
Right. Was he in that?
Yes, he was. He was one of the computer geeks.
Was it? Right, okay.
He was like tracing and...
Because I just remember him in which column in it?
Another one with Jack Black. Oh, God. You're a pain.
I know him. I can give you a couple. High Fidelity.
Yeah.
He was good in that.
There is films.
Again, is it someone else who needs reining in?
Yes,
because
probably.
It's when he thinks he's being funny.
I haven't seen it yet, but Jumanji.
Because I remember I went to see a fighting. I thought it was going to be a brilliant movie about a wrestling monk who was a Mexican wrestler.
Oh, Nacho Libre.
Yeah, and it was
a very odd film. That
it was awful.
Yeah.
I mean, apart from the bit with the midget wrestlers fighting and the montage scene with the Rocky bit and all that, it was so bad. But I actually saw the trailer and I thought, that looks good.
Yeah.
That was one of those films where the trailer lied to me.
Yeah, the trailer looked better
and, I was going around going, Joe! For ages because I thought it was going to be that funny. I actually said, let's go. I took my kids. Joanna was a friend. She took her kids. We sat there. I actually had to apologise for watching that movie.
It was a very, very odd film, but I don't know. I think he can do it. He can do the serious stuff. Venom. Oh, you want to move?
It was a Star Is Born, but I can't get. Barbra Streisand, Chris Crossan for me. Venom.
Yeah, we've talked about this again.
Yeah.
Let's watch it and see what happens because we don't know anything about it. We just know it's Tom Hardy and
it jumped ahead of the Sinister Six.
Yeah.
What did you think of the Rhino being a robot or that metal suit rather than?
It was an interesting because
it's gamma radiation and
yeah.
So he's almost like hulked up sort of thing.
Yeah.
And he's unstoppable. He's moving a bit like Juggernaut.
Yes.
He can't be stopped. So Juggernaut versus the Blob. I'd like to have seen that.
It was interesting, but again, it was the trailer, wasn't it? That they showed the final shot in the trailer. You can't do that.
No.
That's just silly.
But it was meant to be for the next movie, wasn't it? It was
silly.
Right. Okay. So.
Don't know what that is.
No.
Halloween. Jamie Lee Curtis is coming back. It's gonna throw everything up, isn't it, in the franchise? Is it a reboot or is it what?
What could it be if she's in it? I mean,
I
she
don't
could have been
know.
a mother.
She died in one of the films.
Died in most of them, didn't she?
Did she?
Yeah, is it Mike Myers in the Halloween movies?
Yeah, Michael Myers, yeah. Not Mike Myers.
Mm-hmm.
That would be awful.
But very funny.
Well, would it?
Again, he's a bit like Jack Black.
Yeah.
When he thinks he's being funny. It's another one for you. Comedians who thought they were being funny but stopped being funny. Like you've mentioned Jack, is it? Someone mentioned it was actually Neil who works with me. He says he watched Jack with Robin Williams in it.
Oh, that's a weird film as well.
And he's not funny in that. I mean,
it's more emotional, that film.
yeah. But I'm talking about people, but he's still trying to be funny. Ace Ventura, he stopped being funny. I loved the first Ace Ventura movie. I loved Dumb and Dumber, and then I just went. And then after that, I could probably say the Lies one. When
Liar.
Yeah, Liar.
Yeah.
After that, I've gone off him completely.
He's gone off the rocker though, hasn't he?
Yeah, I mean, there's that. Jack Black stopped being funny. I just thought he'd stop being funny. There's loads of comedians who just need reining in.
Yes. Yeah, I prefer Jim Carrey's serious stuff.
Yeah, the importance line of being.
Yeah.
I thought it was
number 23 as well. That was a good one.
I mean, I was another one I cried at. Importance of what the hell is it called?
Eternal
Sunshine of
the Spotless Mind. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
Yeah.
At the end, I was like, "Oh, it makes sense now."
And it's like those things got drawn together, a bit like the Adjustment Bureau.
Yes.
Where they're drawn back together constantly all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no. I know what you mean though. Some comedian, I think like
the Riddler, he ruined that as well. I mean, I don't know. I mean, that
was
the
just
start of the decline.
60s camp.
Yeah, it was the start of the decline, and just.
Yeah.
But there you go. Right, you've said you don't like Jungle Book, you weirdo.
No, hang on.
You said you don't like Robin Hood in Jungle Book.
Don't. Right. Yeah. It's not one I'd watch because it bores me, right? I like elements of Jungle Book, and oddly, I really liked the live-action Jungle Book film.
Yeah, I thought it was excellent.
I thought it was really, really good. Yeah. It brought a little bit more to it, and
the only thing that was missing was the Beatles as the vultures.
Yeah. He's just a beggar about it. Oh, no, that was awful. Not going to do that again. Oh dear.
I thought we'd all done worse accents.
Yeah, no, because I lose it, especially when it comes to Liverpudlian accent. But no, this one's I don't get this. This is Andy Serkis in it, and he's
Jon Favreau.
No, this isn't Jon Favreau.
Is it?
No, the other one was Jon Favreau.
Was it?
Yeah. This one is his. This is his film. Jon Favreau released it in 2016.
Yeah.
He's now going on to Lion King. Andy Serkis is doing this. This is called Mowgli, the Jungle Book. So I don't know how it's going to work. It's live action, but it's all motion capture.
Benedict Cumberbatch as Shere Khan.
He's got the voice for it, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
But then again, like I say, the original.
Yeah.
His the guy I don't remember what his name is, but the guy who played Shere Khan in that, he had the perfect voice for it.
That dripping English voice.
Yeah. Yeah. Perfect, because he just subtle but also scary.
Yeah.
At the same
menacing,
time.
But
yeah.
just...
It was good, and he like calculating,
Mm-hmm.
perfect. I think
one you'll watch.
Cumberbatch will pull that off, but I don't know. Maybe I'll maybe watch it. I don't know what they can bring to it though, because
We'll have to see a trailer.
Yeah.
See what it does.
See what it looks like. All right. X-Men Dark Phoenix.
Yeah.
Do you think?
I like all X-Men. I love all the X-Men movies. It's my favourite. I mean, my favourite.
I'm just gonna write down X-Men movies. Okay.
Yeah, apart from, as I said, Civil War.
Yeah. Civil War. Oh.
Apart from Civil War, not Civil War. Sorry.
Future
Winter
Past.
Soldier.
Oh,
Apart from Winter Soldier, the Back to the Future, Days of Future Past is the ultimate to me.
Very good film. Isn't it?
It's just everything about it works well.
Yeah.
To the baddies, to the goodies, to the Magneto being a dick, for want of a better word. I mean, he was a dick in the first, he was a dick in the second one. And the only thing I'm worried about is he can't be a dick in the third one now because he's helping again. He wasn't a dick at the end of the third one.
No, he went
He was
off
just
and
being good.
yeah,
He wasn't being bad like he has been in the previous two.
But then again, I feel like with First Class they changed things so much, and then with Days of Future Past they changed everything again.
Yeah.
But because it was Bryan Singer, he was then trying to line it up with. Thanks for that. Trying to line it up with his first X-Men film again, so that Magneto and Professor X left on good terms, which would mean that they could do whatever they want in between then and the original. Because then they see each other again in the first film. They don't hate each other then, or they don't not like each other.
But it's always called them old friend, isn't it? It's like, I mean, they always were friends, weren't they? It was just they had different viewpoints and different. X-Men, but I liked X-Men comics and all that sort of thing. I loved them as growing up. I liked the ones where X-Men fought Loki, and also when they went to Asgard. I loved those ones. That was one of my favourite ones.
I like the fact that in Dark Phoenix they're actually going to go to space. I know we've seen it with Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
They went to space for 10 minutes and then they went back. But I want more galactic stuff.
Yeah, but what's the name of who they meet? What's the name of the faction? Because in the comic book, I'm trying to remember who ran the faction.
I don't know.
Because wasn't Professor X meant to have gone off with them and had babies sort of thing with the Queen? Because if I remember correctly, he was fighting. Because they come and try and get the Dark Phoenix power off her, don't they? And the Queen is having a civil war with her brother or her uncle or something,
right.
And he helps her, and that's how they meet and they fall in love, sort of thing. But I'm sure, remember, he could actually walk as well, which
he doesn't he become someone else as well?
I'm not
Doesn't
sure.
he have a different name?
But how many times has he died? Is it about 10 times now? Professor Xavier's died in the comic books. You start worrying, don't you?
He's freaking died 3 times in the films, hasn't he?
You think it was a time?
Twice, yeah. That would be awesome. Patrick Stewart as a doctor.
Yeah.
Bring it on.
I'm trying to think I'd like as a doctor.
Let's get to the TARDIS. I don't know what that was.
Yeah. Is that Sean Connery again?
Let's get to the TARDIS.
I'm trying to think who I'd like as a doctor. I mean, there's some people...
Write that down, Doctor Who podcast.
Doctor Who...
Hey, that's my best video on YouTube. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I mean, it's been. I love that one you put up about the way Doctor Who fans look. No, why him?
Yeah.
Then it's.
I don't want him to go. Yeah.
And it's just a circular thing.
It is.
Did you like the Christmas one?
I watched it last night. I rewatched it last night. It's not as bad as I thought.
I don't think it was bad. I don't think it was bad at all.
It had a lot of Stephen Moffat isms in it. But I like the dynamic between the first and the 12th Doctor, and it worked out well.
And how sexist he was. It was just you can't say that.
You're in need of a one. To clean up a little bit.
Yeah.
You can't say that. I do think that Capaldi is wasted.
Yeah.
I think that I wished there was more material for him.
To get his teeth into.
I kind of wish he'd have stayed on and had a different showrunner doing something for him.
I'd like to have seen him done some of the stuff that other people, even the Matt Smith stuff and the David Tennant stuff.
Yeah.
I think he could have done that even better.
Yes,
yes. I mean, it's like my favourite episode is the one with the Madame de Pompadour.
Oh, that's a Stephen Moffat written
it's
story as well.
Only bit that bugs me is when he smiles and winks as he's jumping through the mirror.
Yeah. Well, that's
Tennant being Tennant rather than being the Doctor sort of thing.
My favourite, and it's from the first series, one of my favourites, I'll say, because there's a few, is the empty child. The gas mask kid.
Mask, yeah.
I love that. Yeah. It's
proper being
clever.
Scary again.
Yeah, and again, I think that's a Stephen Moffat episode, which shows that he needs reining in.
Yeah.
He needs to just be a writer instead of a showrunner.
Yeah.
But I can understand why he became showrunner.
Because
of his episodes being the best.
I liked also the Doctor's wife.
Yes.
And the TARDIS comes out and it's
That's
a woman.
Neil Gaiman, isn't it?
Yeah. And that's probably why.
I have a theory about that episode. You know, they go to this planet that's outside the universe or just hanging on to the universe.
It's like a universe parasite sort of
Yes. But have you read or have you seen Coraline?
Yes.
Right? I think that's the same thing. I think she travels to the same place through that little door. and
it's Neil Gaiman's world.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Like Neverwhere and everywhere else as well.
Yes.
I mean, it's brilliant.
My boys are reading Coraline at the moment, actually, yeah.
Oh, that's one way to frighten your kids and won't let them go to sleep.
Anyway, let's move on.
Right.
I'm not, let's skip.
No chance.
Skip.
Yeah.
Skip. Again, I think comedians who need reining in.
Used to be funny.
Right, I just want a quick Fantastic Beasts, Crimes of Grindelwald. You know, you've got Johnny Depp as Grindelwald.
Being Johnny Depp.
He might give something, but I just think he's taking anything to pay off his debts, and he spends more than he's got. Yeah. I hope they make it a little bit more interesting because it's just followed on from the final Harry Potter films. Darkness and all that sort of stuff.
The whole point about how Witchcombe got famous wasn't it because he defeats Grindelwald? That's in the book.
So they're building that. They've got 4 films to come in where they're going to build up to that fight. So we're going to see all that.
Yeah, but I mean that's it. I mean he's just a poor man's Witchcombe Voldemort, isn't it?
Yeah.
An American Voldemort.
Oh, there you go. Ralph breaks the internet. So that's going to be him going to.
He goes on the internet and fights all new
characters.
That film.
I like the
I didn't
first
really like
one.
Wreck-It Ralph that much, I must admit. I don't know. I don't know why. I really don't know why. Everything was right about it. Everything was right about it, but just me personally, I'm thinking, no, I don't know why.
It was alright.
It's probably because I got stuck on so many stages as a kid, trying to play those games, and going, no, where's my extra life?
Yeah. No, I want to see this next one, so bring it on.
That's what we were talking about.
That's what I was talking about, yeah. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I'm press play because we'll talk about it as we watch it. But it looks interesting. I think they should do a live action Spider-Verse. Because you know what they could do? They could bring in all the old Spider-Mens.
What, like Iron Spider, or sort of, you talk about the voices, sort of?
The actors.
Yeah.
Live action, man.
Well,
Tobey Maguire could come back in his little red suit and eyeliner, or guyliner, or whatever it's called. Dancing away.
I mean, like in the ones I've got now with the multi-universe ones sort of thing. One could be an Iron Spider, one could be, that sort of thing, and have each actor play one of them.
Yes. It would be interesting to see.
Who's the black one that takes over?
Miles Morales.
See, I still think that needs to.
He's in the MCU because what's he called? Donald Glover is his uncle in that film. So I think I said this theory last time. There you go, Miles. Yeah, I think I said this last time that I think the MCU are going to kill off Peter Parker. Or send him back to Sony when the deal's up, but introduce Miles Morales, and then they can have. He's a younger Spider-Man who will then take the franchise forward. But I think he's got another 3 films. Yeah. Tom Holland. So we'll see how that goes.
2 Infinity Wars and that as well.
Yeah.
2 films.
Avengers as part of that, and I think another 2
or Venom.
Spider-Man or something. Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I was just thinking of something. I've just totally got it in my mind as it usually does.
That's what happens though when you start talking. But yeah, I think that looks interesting. The Spider-Verse one. It might be like a kind of here's what we can do. Here's the stories we can do. Why don't you transfer that to MCU? And then after that, you've got.
We hope the it's going to be like Wonder Woman rather than like.
I think it will be. This is who was it we were trying to think of before? James Wan. He's directing. Yeah, so Aquaman. I think It could be good. I haven't seen anything on it. I don't think there's been a trailer yet.
There's not been a
There's just
trailer,
been
but you know what the
images,
story is, don't you?
Yeah, no.
Well, if you
No, I
looked,
don't.
if you looked in the Justice League,
Yeah.
he's got a 5-prong.
Yeah.
He hasn't got a trident.
Right.
He's got to get the trident.
Ah, right.
And obviously, he only just went to Atlantis. It's the first time. Oh, you're the first son, and he said, and then they come back. So you've got to go become king of Atlantis, get the trident, and become king.
I wonder if they're going to have anyone in this from Justice League.
I don't know, but I think because the whole point about Aquaman is they try to make him look cool again.
Yeah.
The trident can cut Superman's skin.
Can it?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's have you ever seen the some of the cartoons like
Because it's magic.
we haven't heard that yet. It's just the fact is that
He's vulnerable to magic, and so
yeah. It's the point. The fact is that it's to try and make Aquaman look more powerful and everything else as well, and make him cooler.
Well, that'd be good because then you've got you kind of depower Superman a little bit, don't you? And
which is why they brought it in like magic and everything else as well, to soften him up a bit because he was just basically I'll beat you with one hand behind my back.
I'm hoping it's going to be good. That's got Dolph Lundgren in as well, Nicole Kidman, Willem Dafoe, Patrick Wilson. Yeah, no, I think it'll be all right. This, I think it's different director.
Thank goodness.
But yeah, I think it looks good too.
But James Wan, I mean, he's Furious 7. I mean, it's just
I haven't seen a Furious film ever.
To be honest, you can they're just if you like car chases and you like women and men who look really good in skimpy clothing, because that's basically what it is.
Right.
Yeah, that's the Furious films.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we discussed this, didn't we?
Are you going to go on Christmas Day and watch this?
I'm not going to go on Christmas Day and watch that. No. Why would it be released on Christmas Day?
Because in America, Christmas Day is not as big a holiday as
here.
Not here, yeah. A lot of people work on Christmas Day there because their big one is Thanksgiving.
Right.
In November, the last Thursday in November.
I do like Thanksgiving.
That's more important to them than Christmas is. And so a lot of people still work on Christmas Day.
Right.
And that's why it's a big cinema day. A lot of people go and watch the pictures in those days.
Yeah. Mary Poppins Returns. I don't know what it's about.
I do. It's about Mary Poppins. She comes back.
Colin Firth's in it.
Well, he'll be playing the Dick Van Dyke. Oh, he'll be playing the...
father? Or one of the kids? I don't know. No, probably the father.
Yeah.
Dick Van Dyke will return in a new role. Now, I didn't know that.
I'd love him to be the uncle who laughs. You know,
Didn't he die?
Sorry?
Didn't he die?
No, not in Mary Poppins.
Someone died. Oh, no, it was the bank manager, wasn't it? Yeah, no, the bank manager dies.
Yeah, that was Dick Van Dyke playing that part as well, yeah. With his brilliant accents. Let's just hope his British accent is better this time around.
No, I'll bring it back. We were on holiday in Turkey once, and we saw this guy who looked like Dick Van Dyke. And every time we saw him, we did the first two notes of diagnosis murder. So it was like dun dun. Every time we saw him, he was going to solve a murder. Dun dun.
Oh, Christ.
Oh no, I don't. I'm probably not going to see Mary Poppins Returns. Although she looks good.
Yeah.
The picture of her, she looks quite good. But we can't talk about 2019.
It's always time to talk about Hellboy.
Hellboy? No, not tonight.
Because I'm going to have to go and pick up the missus from the train station.
Oh, yes. Okay, so shall we sign off?
Yeah.
They were the films from this coming year. We've missed a couple in January. That's about it. Yeah, so thanks for listening, everyone.
We'll drink again the next time.
Yeah, I think it's been quite... We've kept on target, as Parkins would say.
No problems with the dog this time.
Yeah. We'll try and get an area.
We'll try and get a picture, and we'll actually try and go to the pictures at some point.
Yeah. All right. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel or follow me on SoundCloud and Facebook and Instagram at The Ultimate Movie Geek. This has been the Man About a Dog movie podcast. Thanks for listening. Bye.
See ya.